Welcome to City Week, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Alton West. Today I have a guest on from the Troup County Archives Legacy Museum. The Executive Director, Kay Minshew, will be here in the studio, and then we're going to go out to West Point Lake where we'll be celebrating Special Day. So ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for those interviews coming up in just a moment. Welcome to City Week, ladies and gentlemen. Today my guest is on from the Troup County Archives Legacy Museum, the Executive Director, Kay Minshew. Kay, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Well, it's a pleasure to sit down with you, and I know there's a lot of great things going on at the Legacy Museum. I think some exhibits will be finishing up pretty soon, but we do have some other exhibits coming on board. Talk a little bit about some of the things that are going on at the museum, Kay.
Well, certainly always at Legacy Museum we have our permanent exhibits. So we trace Indians around to current history. And current history we pick up in with sort of the groundbreaking for Kia Automotive. So we get to recent times and we cover Civil War, World War II, in between. We have a replica covered bridge which would have been built by Horace King, a master covered bridge builder who was born a slave. So we always have lots of interest.
Okay, and you know, for a town of our size to have a museum and then to have a couple of museums, as I should say, because we got the Cochran Art Gallery and then we have LaGrange Art Museum. So we're very, very fortunate, and the museum gets a lot of great exhibits. And the thing about it is, a lot of this is free to the public.
Absolutely.
Talk about that, Kay.
Our exhibits were always open, free to the public. We're always happy to accept donations, but we really want everybody to come in. And if you were in 3 months ago, you need to come back next week with our new exhibit.
Okay, well, very good. And I like the point you say, accepting donations, just in case somebody's listening and wanted to make a donation.
Absolutely.
Kay, give them a contact information.
Our contact, we're at 136 Main Street.
Okay.
Our website is trouparchives.org or legacymuseumonmain.org.
Okay, well, very good, very good. And I know that if people have been in the downtown area, perhaps they're driven by the Broome Street side, they see a banner there that says Smithsonian coming. And I know that this is an exhibit that has traveled around the countryside. I think this is the 12th stop that it will make on its tour, and LaGrange is very fortunate to be on that tour. Talk a little bit about that for us, Kay.
The 12 stops have been in Georgia. It's sponsored by the Georgia Humanities Council. So we're really excited to have the exhibit coming to LaGrange. It's been in Waycross most recently, and it's been all over the state. The exhibit was prepared by the Smithsonian, so even though the Smithsonian is caught up in the government shutdown and the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. may not be open, our Smithsonian exhibit is going to be open. The name of the exhibit is New Harmonies, Celebrating American Roots Music. So what we're talking about here is sort of uniquely American music, from gospel, Western, sacred harp, a wide variety of music. The exhibits are really first class, well done. You can both read about the exhibits, about the music. There's different places where you can play music, some the little washboards and keys on wires, and you can also have earphones and listen to music. And so it's a really first-class exhibit, so we're excited about having it. We'll have it, it'll be open October 12th till December 3rd.
Okay, very good. And you come down, and again, this is something that's free to the public to come in. Okay, very good.
And we do have lots of special events with the exhibit, and so that's one of the things we're most excited about. It's a good excuse or a good reason to work with a lot of folks. We have an art exhibit, an art contest, where students, middle school and high school students, have decorated musical instruments. These are going to be, we'll pick first place, middle school and high school will actually get cash prizes, but then you'll see these kind of instruments all over town. And this is one I just sort of picked up at random. We're also working with the symphony. They'll have 2 special symphonies during this time. The LaGrange College Music Department has a whole series of special programs on Wednesday afternoons at 3 that are open to the public. One event we're especially excited about is the grand opening on Saturday, October 12th.
Oh, okay, very good, very good. And that, of course, at the museum.
It's at the museum. It'll actually be on Broome Street between between the museum and Bank of America. We'll have city and county officials cutting the ribbon, the head of the Humanities Council speaking, and then Annie Pauley, who's a 5th grader at Franklin Forest, is going to be singing. One song she'll sing is You Are My Sunshine, which is reportedly written by Oliver Hood, a native of Troup County. And then following that, we'll have Lloyd Buchanan performing. He's LaGrange College graduate.
I've heard the name, yeah. Okay.
He's going to be doing gospel, blues, and folk music. All of that is open to the public.
And that's October the 12th?
October 12th, starting at 10 a.m.
At 10, and that's downtown there.
Yeah, and then the exhibit will open.
And the exhibit, okay, well, very good. And Coach, you say you have various county officials and city officials that will be there. Now, would they actually, we be talking about celebrating Americans' roots music, would there be individuals that will come out and also perform music that you...
You mean during the exhibit time? That's something that actually we would love to set up.
Okay.
So if we could get people that wanted to help do that, we would love to hear from you.
Well, very good. I was just looking here at the flyer and I was just seeing they dressed in the costumes and everything.
We hope to get school groups and civic groups and such. So another event we have coming up is October 26th, a Saturday night at LaGrange College. We'll have Dual, Lawson, and Quicksilver, and they're a top-notch bluegrass band, one of the best, and they'll be performing here. Tickets are $20 adults and $15 students. It will benefit Troup County Historical Society programs.
Okay, very good.
And tickets are for sale on the Legacy Museum on Main website, or call the museum. So that's a special opportunity. We'll have a Sacred Heart performance at Long Cane Baptist Church on the 27th. That was the very first Sacred Heart concert in 1845. So we've got Sacred Heart singers who use just the notes and no accompaniment, and they're going to come. And so on that one, it's free to the public, but we want people to make reservations so that we have enough music.
Okay, very good. I want to go back to the art contest there for the young people that may be watching the show. How can they get involved?
And actually, these things are all already turned in. So but we want people to watch for them and watch for your family members. And then once they've been on display around town for 2 or 3 weeks, we'll have some of the instruments for sale at the museum gift shop.
Okay, well, very good. Down at the museum gift shop there as well. Okay, and talking about the gift shop, you know, we do want to make sure that people know that you all do have a gift shop. Items that they can find, not only these art relics, but what are some of the other things that they can find there?
A few different things related to music, some puzzles, some books, a variety of things.
Very good. And again, you know, we're talking about the Troup County Archive Legacy Museum on Main Street there. And if people hadn't come out, tell them why should they come out there. Not only with the exhibit that's coming from the Smithsonian, but you talked about the Indian, you know, exhibits, other exhibits that you all normally have sometimes.
Sometimes, unfortunately, people think history's boring. But then when they come in and say they see a map, that we've got a digital map that shows how the county looked in the early 1800s and before, where the Indian trails went, then later where the railroads went, and then you add the interstates and the lake. And so like my subdivision would have been farming area, you know, was it near Indian trails? Was it near, it's not near railroads now, so you can spot things like that. So all of a sudden history becomes personal. Or maybe you periodically drive by the Confederate cemetery and you wonder about that and think, you know, someday we ought to stop. And if you don't know where the Confederate cemetery is, that's down near, say, the old Kex plant in that area. And so we've got stories about that. We had a female militia unit during the Civil War, the Nancy Harts. And then, say, the Indians, there's a great recreation of the homes they would have lived in, sort of the structures with clay and sticks.
So bottom line, you think history can be fun.
Lots of fun.
Lots of fun there, right? Because, you know, there's times that I've come into the exhibit, and you know, I know that you had the African American exhibit there once upon a time. Of course, we had the Tuskegee Airmen exhibit. So you get a variety of various things that come, and it's educational too. You know, in my opinion, it was very educational.
Well, and the Tuskegee Airmen is a great example. I mean, we know maybe about the Tuskegee Airmen. We've seen the movie, but did we know that one of our own Troup County folks was one of them?
That's right.
And he had gotten to fly in it, and then he went on to be a Boy Scout leader in Florida. So
absolutely, well, very good. So again, we're talking about the Smithsonian is coming here to Georgia. Well, it's already here in Georgia, but it will actually be coming to LaGrange here. We'll be here from October the 12th through December 3rd. Okay, all right, very good. So again, we just want to invite people to come out, and we're celebrating New Harmony, celebrating American roots music. And Kay here will be there to greet people as they come in, I'm sure. And again, tell them it's free, right?
It's free.
It's free. Well, Kay, it's a very good exhibit, and I know that you all are very excited about it coming, and we're just fortunate to have it stop here along the way in LaGrange.
We're very fortunate, and we want everybody to come out.
Absolutely.
So, I guess I should add our hours are Mondays through Friday, 9 to 5. Saturdays we're open 10 to 4.
Okay.
We can accommodate groups other hours. So say if you've got a scout troop and you meet at 6 o'clock or something in the evenings, give us a call and we'll try to accommodate.
Okay. Talking about accommodate, you got to talk about your staff real quick, Kay.
Mm-hmm.
I know Clark has been there with you all for a number of years.
Clark Johnson is a retired Troop High history teacher. He sort of seems to know everybody's family history frontwards and backwards.
That's right.
But even if you're not from here, if you come in with a little bit of your genealogy, we can often help get you further back.
Okay.
And at the very least, it's a good reason for you to start talking to older relatives or looking in family Bibles and see what else you can find.
Okay, very good. And that's always important, just kind of trace back those family trees and roots there. Well, Kay, thank you very much for coming on today and sharing this information. And as our banner said, the Smithsonian is coming to Georgia, already here, but more specifically, we'll be here in LaGrange starting on October the 3rd and will be through December. So come on out and enjoy it. So, Kay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Alton.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. As we come back, we'll be out at the lake and we'll be talking about special days. So stay tuned for more Citywood coming up in just a moment.
We're the Springwood Wildcats and you're watching City Week.
Welcome back to City Week, ladies and gentlemen. We're out at the Rocky Point Park here for a special day for special people. And I'm standing here with the Chief Park Ranger, David Barr. David, what's taking place out here today?
Well, this event is our 36th year, and the Corps of Engineers hosts this event. This event is for people who are physically and mentally challenged, as well as the elderly. And like I said, we've had this for 36 years. We have a lot of corporate sponsorship from Publix and Coca-Cola, and a lot of other businesses in the whole community that come together that make this day a lot of fun for these people. We have music entertainment, pontoon boat rides. We feed everyone lunch, hamburgers, hot dogs, chips, and just a lot of fun and a great day to come out and enjoy the outdoors.
Well, absolutely. It's a beautiful day out here.
Yes.
Now, I'm looking out and notice buses here from Hurd County, Chambers County. So we have people that are being bused in from various parts of the state?
All over the states of Georgia and Alabama. We have some groups that travel as far as 4 hours away for this event. As we've talked earlier, a lot of these groups, this is one of only a few events they attend all year just because they know it's well organized and safe for their clients and participants.
Well, I was walking around and I noticed there's probably about 500 people, looks like to be about.
We're expecting a total of 1,000. This is only about half the crowd. The other half is over on pontoon boat rides right now, which is a real popular activity if they're not here eating. So
Absolutely.
It's a fun day, and we just look forward to seeing everyone come out and enjoy themselves, and an opportunity for us to give back to the community.
Absolutely. Well, you know, I was just standing here and noticed that one of the train rides went by with a load of students on it as well. So they have a lot of activities out here. I saw Sparky the dog, the fire dog out here, and there's a jump around. So talk about some other things that are going on.
We also provide pictures for everyone. We have a group of volunteers that do nothing but go around and take pictures with the participants, with Smokey, McGruff, all those costume characters, and then they get to take the pictures home with them as a memento. So like I said, we have our Publix here and Coca-Cola, pontoon boat rides by Southern Harbor, Highland Marina, and some members of the West Point Lake Coalition. We really are grateful for the City of LaGrange, but they have provided the stage for our event and also the sound system. So Alan Sloganoff. So we're so grateful for the City of LaGrange to take part in this event, and that's what makes this event so wonderful. Is everyone comes together to put on this event, and it makes our job a lot easier.
Well, it's a great day out here for it, David.
Yes.
A lot of participants. I know that the people are going to fully enjoy everything that's being presented here today, and the lake is just looking absolutely beautiful.
It is beautiful.
So we want to thank you for taking the time to stop out. I'm going to try to get around and make a couple of stops and talk to some of the participants as well.
Thank you for being out here.
Well, thank you very much, David.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We're back for more City Week in just a moment. We're back here at Rocky Point Park, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm being joined by a teacher from Franklin Forward, Lindsay Sumler. Lindsay, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Well, look, we're out here, and the kids like they're having a wonderful time.
A blast.
Now, I understand this is your first time being out here.
Yes, sir.
Talk about
is.
it for us.
It has exceeded my expectations. Publix, the Marine Corps, Coca-Cola have been fabulous. Everything they've provided. They've had snow cones, boat rides. My kids have experienced things that they have not been able to experience, and it's amazing. I mean, we've had a blast.
Well, very good. Now, you said your kids, so you brought students out to
I did. I brought 4 students, and they had never been on a boat before, never really seen the lake, even living here in LaGrange. So this has been a great experience for them.
Well, very good. You know, it's a special day for special people.
Yes.
And it just seems like everybody's having such a wonderful time. We can't give enough credit to the volunteers, because I understand that Publix is here volunteered. You are
Yes.
here volunteering today as well, right?
Oh yes, absolutely. We couldn't do it without volunteers, and it's wonderful. And the kids and everybody that's here is enjoying it.
Well,
So.
very good. Now, you say, I guess your kids have taken a boat ride. What else are they looking forward to doing?
The train ride, the hay ride, cotton candy, and snow cone. I think they've had 2 of them. I won't tell their parents.
Okay, all right, very good. Well, very good. So, and you're a teacher there at Franklin Forward. What grades do you teach?
I teach K through 5th, and today I brought my 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders with me. So.
Well, very good. Well, I know that we're going to have a wonderful time here, and it's because of special people like you to come out to give it your time and energy to make sure that your students have a very good day here at Special Day.
Well,
So,
thank you for having us.
well, thank you very much for being on the show today.
All right, thank you.
All right, tell him happy. We'll wave at him. So we'll see you later.
We're now here with Shay Bentley, who is in charge of taking the photos for Special Day. Shay, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, I understand that all the students here or participants can come over to your area and have a photo made that they can take home as a memorabilia. Talk about that.
Yeah, it gives us an opportunity to get out and volunteer for the day. We provide them with a little necklace because there's so many people here and so many pictures that we're taking. We want to be sure that we get a picture for everybody. So anybody who's had a picture has a necklace around their neck this morning. And we'll snap a picture and it goes over through our Wi-Fi network and prints out through our color printers. So usually within 15-20 minutes, they having their picture, they have a picture that they can take home.
Very good. You know, let me ask you that, Shay, because I think this is your second year
Yes.
being involved. What made you want to be a part of Special Day?
Well, volunteering is something that I enjoy doing anyway. And when Mom told me what was going on and it was a way to get out and be with the community, it was something that I really took an interest in and enjoyed doing.
Well, very good. So you have your mother back in the booth there as well,
Yes,
working, right?
absolutely.
Well, good. I understand that there's some other volunteers that you have there helping out because we've got approximately probably 500 participants here now.
Yes.
So that means you guys are going to be making a lot of photos, right?
Yep, there's 6 of us. There's 2 that are taking photos constantly, somebody handing out necklaces, and then 2 running the computers, and I'm running pictures from the printers to hang them up so that people can find them and take them home with them.
And I guess the other thing that we need to understand is this is free to the participants as well, correct?
Absolutely. We let them take pretty much as many pictures as they want to take. We do group photos, individual photos, or when the mascots come through, we do pictures with those as well. So it's fun to see. There's some people that really enjoy it and they'll go home with a fistful of pictures. It's really fun to see.
I'm sure, because it's a beautiful day out here, and we saw a lot of the mascots that you talked about, so they can get pictures maybe the mascots as well.
Absolutely, yes.
Well, very good. Well, and I'm sure with all the energy and all the beautiful weather, you guys will volunteer again next year, correct?
Absolutely. Yes, it's a lot of fun to come out here every year.
Well, very good. You know, I've walked around a little bit. This is my first year being out here at Special Day. So as I was walking around, I saw, you know, the costume characters, the train ride, things of that nature. So I'm hopefully I'm going to come over and get my picture made as well. And I got a participant coming in now that wanted to talk and come on camera here with us too. So come on in. Which I want to thank you very much for being on the show today, okay?
Thank you very much.
How'd that last one sound, Keith? I think we got a new guest.
Hey, Rocky, how are you, man?
Alton, what are you doing, buddy?
Well, now, you know, I heard that was a great event going out here, and I didn't want you to have all the fun, so here I am.
Well, we're having plenty of fun out here at Special Day this
Well,
year.
you know what? I know that there's a lot of fun, but I know that you did a lot of behind-the-scenes work. Talk about that for us, if you don't mind.
Well, you know, Special Day is an event that we had, last year we had 1,000 people, and we were expecting that same group this year.
Oh, my goodness.
So we're expecting a big crowd, and that, of course, takes months of planning in advance. So, you know, we've been planning Special Day for probably about the last 4 months trying to get it ready. Yeah. And of course, you know, the hard work is really done by Publix and Coca-Cola and B&E Happy Hoppers. These people that are coming in and volunteering their time, bringing the food and drinks, they're the ones that make it happen.
Absolutely. You know, I talked to some other volunteers out there a moment ago making pictures and everything. It's a beautiful day, beautiful participants and everything. And you know, you're talking about the hard work, and I know that you know about that because I think it's been coming together now, what, 36 years?
Oh yeah, this is the 36th annual Special Day, so I did not want to be the one to mess it up. But everything's gone good so far. We've been blessed with beautiful weather, beautiful people here, and wonderful volunteers. It makes my job easy.
Well, let me ask you now, I know there's a lot of logistical things went behind the scenes. What was probably your most difficult thing that you had to do, Rocky?
You know, just coordination is always a challenge. You know, I wanted to make sure that the people that did come out here for music, to bring drinks, to bring food, I wanted to make sure that everything was available for them. And just, you know, 1,000 people showing up, that takes a lot of work. And we've been doing everything we can to make it happen.
You know, I get a little nervous trying to prepare for a small group. You're talking about 1,000 people here that you're preparing. And you know, I know that you ask people to RSVP, but sometimes I'm sure that goes over your anticipated numbers, right?
Oh yeah. Well, you know, last year we had 700 RSVP and 1,000 show up. This year we had 850 RSVP. So, but we're still expecting over 1,000, and it looks like we're going to get it.
Absolutely. And I did hear something about boat rides being offered too. Did I not?
Oh man, we're having fun today. We've got DJ, we got live acts, we got food, we got drinks, we got cotton candy, we've got a bouncy house, and of course you can't come to West Point Lake without getting on the water and having a boat ride.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think the last time that you and I were together, we went out on the boat. I'm sure you got that boat parked out there somewhere, right?
Hey man, I love being on the water. That's why I'm a park ranger. And you know, last time we talked about the lake cleanup too. We got through that. Now we're getting through Special Day. It's becoming a wonderful fall out here.
Well, you know, Rocky, we can't say enough thank you to you and all the volunteers that are here today. I talked with some of the other park rangers, Steven. You know, don't want to start mentioning names that I'm going to leave somebody out. But we just want to say thank you all for what you have done to make Special Day such a special day for all the participants.
It's all about the people that are out here, the special people that are here. It makes my job easy, and I'm glad to do it.
And the beautiful weather to go with it.
Absolutely.
And you know what? I'm sitting here and I smell all this smoke and all that good food.
Oh, yeah.
And the music going. I got to get up and go, Rocky. I mean, it's been great talking with you, but I got to go.
I wish everybody had smell-o-vision because those burgers are smelling good.
They smell absolutely wonderful. So I'm out of here, okay? Thanks for allowing me to come on your set, and I'm sure your next guest is on his way, okay?
All right. Thanks, Alton.
Thank you, Rocky.
Good to
we'll talk with you. Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out here at Rocky Point Park for a special day. You've seen who my guests have been. I've been smelling these burgers cooking all morning, and I gotta have me one. Thank you very much.